Hello everyone, and welcome to the Storyboard Initiative's Intro to Finance course. As we explore the vast field of finance through this course, let's start with what finance is and is not about. The definition of finance is best put in two parts. 1. Finance is the aspect of business responsible for acquiring funds. There are many different ways to acquire funds for a business, whether it's a bank loan, issuing shares to investors, or anything else. Learning the basics of finance will help you understand the best way to do so. 2. Finance is key to understanding how to manage money. This is important because once you have money, you can either grow it again, lose it, or do nothing with it. Again, this is where finance comes into play, as you'll learn how to responsibly use that money in the best interest of a company or an individual. Now let's move on to what finance is not about. Finance is not about number crunching. Finance does have quantitative aspects such as ratios and large figures. However, generating this has been largely automated with tools such as calculators and spreadsheets. The more you'll go into this field, the more you will be thankful for these tools for saving hours of your time. Instead, finance is about executing a strategy using the info brought by these tools in order to generate more money. 2. Finance is not about calculus or higher level math. You absolutely do not need to be a math wizard to be good at finance. As long as you can add, subtract, multiply, and divide, most of the topics we will cover will be easily understood. Another thing I want to clarify with this video is that finance has three main categories. The first is corporate finance, also known as business finance. It determines how a company raises the funds it needs to conduct business, as well as how it will reinvest its profits or distribute them to shareholders. Maximizing profitability is a main concern for business finance. The second is personal finance. Personal finance determines how you manage your income, pay off debt, budget your spending, and invest in the markets. Personal finance matters also include taxes, banking, credit, loans, and insurance. Finally, there's public finance, which is basically how the government uses money. This one's a little less applicable than the first two. However, it's still important to learn to understand economics because there are lots of what the government does which affects the first two categories. You will learn about all three of these categories in this course. So that concludes the introduction video. Thank you for joining and enjoy learning about finance.